Alright guys, this is going to be an extension of the Lewis structure diagram, the 3 Lewis structure diagram videos that I put up before. In this one I'm going to talk to you about formal charge. So occasionally it is possible to draw more than one Lewis structure for a given compound. But how do we determine which one is the most correct or the most stable Lewis structure for that particular compound? So right now I have an example of carbon dioxide, and for carbon dioxide you can either have this compound or you can have the second compound on your right. So now if both of these structures follow the 5 rules of drawing Lewis diagrams that I mentioned in the previous 3 videos, but one of them is less stable than the other one. Now when we're talking about chemistry, all compounds in chemistry like to be more stable. Therefore the ones that are more stable are always more favored. So what formal charge allows us to do is that it allows us to determine which Lewis structure is the most stable, therefore is most likely to exist. The formula for calculating formal charge is extremely simple. It's simply the valence electrons of the compound minus the assigned electrons of the atom. So the in the first compound, so in this compound right here, the oxygen has 6 valence electrons, and it has 5 assigned electrons. So 6 minus the 5, oops, sorry, I forgot to draw in the extra 2, but 6 minus the 5, then the carbon has a total of 4 valence electrons, and it also has 4 electrons assigned to it. And this oxygen right here has a total of 6 valence electrons and has 7 electrons assigned to it. So if we were to calculate the charge, we're going to get a positive 1, a 0, and a negative 1. And this is for the first compound, okay? Sorry, this is for the first Lewis diagram. Now, if we were to draw it for the second Lewis diagram, there are, once again, oxygen has 6 valence electrons, carbon has 4, and oxygen again has 6. This time it's assigned 6 electrons. The carbon is assigned 4 electrons, and the last oxygen is also assigned 6 electrons. So we get a total charge of 0 for all of them. In the end, this one is going to be the one that is more, this one is the correct Lewis diagram. This one is the correct Lewis diagram because it has the most amount of zeros in its formal charge, which means that it is the most energetically stable. Therefore, whenever you do formal charge and you have more than one structure, always look for the structure that has the most amount of zeros, because that is the correct Lewis diagram for that structure.